Hi everybody, it's Asia Marquet here, Lemon Creation. Welcome to my channel. Today, no art journal page, instead 3D houses, which I try to make distressed and looking a little bit oldish, and for that I use very nice technique, so stay tuned. So here are the houses. They are not all the same. One has been painted already while I bought it. But I'm gonna be covering them anyway with acrylics. The first one is a little black dress. It's a chalk acrylic from PaperArtsy, which I really like because it doesn't have a shine, it's not glossy, so it's really nice. And so what I'm doing, simply, I'm covering everything in black. I only add one layer. This layer, this black layer, will be the base of my project and will be still visible after the project is done. In the hindsight, I should have probably only used 2 layers. I think the distress look I was looking for, it was not exactly what I got at the end. But then again, we learn as we go, so I will know for the future. I think just gray color and white color would be the best for me, the best for the look I am looking for. So basically I'm painting covering with black all of the houses. Here I'm gonna leave the chimney, metal as it is, because I like it, gives a nice touch, part of metal. And I have to admit, I had an accident. I actually forgot to press record. And this is the part you've missed. So this is the part when after the black paint was dry, I took a piece of candle. It's a wax candle, but it's a white candle. And apparently I read, I watched tutorials when people are using white candles, so the colors one are not, the way to go. And I basically put the candle like the way I'm doing right now between the black and the gray layer. And this is the part I actually forgot to record, and I'm really sorry for that, but this is what happened, exactly what you see right now. On the black dried paint, I added the wax, and my candle is already super tiny. I actually used the thin candles, so they are very small. And then I added the gray layer, and for the gray layer I use steel gray. This is also PaperArtsy chalk acrylic. And then when the gray layer was dry, because it has to dry between the applications, I again added the wax all over the surface. And if the wax is not working very well, if it doesn't adhere to the surface, apparently you can also heat it up a tiny bit. I haven't tried that. I managed, I think, with the wax I had. And then again, when it dried, I add the last layer, and this one was done with Snowflake, again chalk acrylics by PaperArtsy. And when everything was dry, I started to remove the layers. So for that I use a craft knife. And I'm not sure if that was a good choice. I kind of don't very much like, okay, it's not my preferred surface. I'd rather have some kind of different looking distress effect. But I think maybe my mistake was actually to add 3 types of paints. I think with 2 would be much nicer. So you just add one paint, let it dry, add wax, let it dry, add another paint, and then remove the the layers basically with a craft knife. And I'm thinking that maybe next time I'll try to do it with the sandpaper. I don't know what's gonna be the effect, but maybe it's gonna be actually less strong, if I can say that, because I find this one is kind of very strong. And when I was distressing before wood, for example for frames, I kind of used the technique, of the dry brush. So I added, for example, a gray layer, and then I add a dry brush with white paint, to have this kind of old looking effect. And I wanted to try something else. This is not my, as I said, my favorite version, but you know, I'm getting there. I think I'll try next time with 2 paints, with the sandpaper, and we'll see the effect. You have to be also very careful with the craft knife. I used the metal one. Maybe that was not a good choice, but the plastic one didn't work really well also, because you kind of have to scrap quite hard. But as I said, I'll try with the sandpaper or some other tool next time, and we'll see how it will work. For now, still, I got something which I didn't think I'm gonna get, so I'm quite still happy with the effect. That's why I'm publishing the video anyway, even though I was thinking for a moment that because of the part I forgot to record, it's maybe pointless to publish. But then you've seen the other part, which is very repetitive, so I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna try it. And as you can see, this is the part I added at the end, because I didn't like that the effect is so strong. I didn't like that I had so much of the black paint seeping through, basically, or not seeping through, but you know, it's visible. And so I added delicately with a sponge, again, Snowflake acrylic, to just cover this black. That's why I'm saying next time I think it's just gonna be gray and white. And I like it better this way. For once, I think I had enough of black, white and grey, which is surprising. That's why I'm using the colorful elements from my original book, Funky and Wet. I was not sure if I'm gonna use only hearts. I was thinking maybe stars also, but I wanted to make these 3-dimensional things, and the hearts comes in different sizes. The stars also, but you know, because they look like they have wings, you know, you can actually make them very dimensional. That's why I'm gluing few of them, or adhering few of them together, and only in the middle, so like that, you know, the sides are you know, kind of floating in the air. And yes, I went for the color because I just wanted more color on these houses. Maybe it would look nice actually also if you do it, you know, you add some black things, but at this point I had enough actually for once. And when I finished adding the hearts, I said to myself that this is not enough. So that's why I'm also using a tissue paper by Team Holtz. As you can see, with I'm gluing it with the gel mat. And once again, script, numbers, things like that, they go very well with everything. So I was happy that I actually added this accent at the end. I am not sure if you know that, but now when you make a purchase from PaperArtsy, from their shop, you're gonna get your products wrapped in the tissue paper, which comes free, and which is very, very big. I think it's like 4 pages of A4, and it's beautiful. It has a lot of beautiful script, a lot of beautiful funky images, vintage. So that's the other tissue I am adding right now, which I was showing you very quickly. But you can see that also I made a unboxing video, and I'm gonna have another one so you can see it more clearly on those videos. But it's a really nice tissue, and I like to mix it with Team Holtz also, or you know, just use it on its own. And that's what I'm doing. I'm adding the small bits and pieces from both tissues. I decided to not to add any sentiments. For once, I wanted the houses to be like they are, and this is the end of the process. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. This is it. They are done. I'm really happy with the end effect, even though the distress effect is not as I would imagine, but still, they are really cute, I think. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for subscribing and hitting notification button, and for all your lovely comments. And I wanted to also say a big thanks to all of you who are visiting my shop, who are making a purchase. It means so much to me. There is a link, as always, in the description box below and in the comment. I wish you all a beautiful day, send you big hugs, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye bye!